Would have been great. Just think about quest variety. But no. Sorry, just sneezing. Don't mind me. Where are we going? Ah! And then we just appear escorting them.
This is the last batch of fireworks that I can get. Please ensure that there will be no further problems.
Well, now we've got a metric shit ton of fireworks because we have the other bunch.
Don't worry. The Yu Hung will be taking care of this personally. And with us on guard, I assure you it'll be safe.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the traveler has returned.
With 2 in tow, which would have been cooler if we'd actually escorted them.
And with 2 others, no doubt.
Why are you cringing? They're the thieves who stole the fireworks. You tell everyone how the thieves were caught.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside you.
Come now. We both know the traveler is most capable.
I am amazing.
But who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoarder earlier by mere happenstance.
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
It seems that justice always finds its way into the world. It is in fateful moments that miracles are born.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks? Just the sight of you two makes my blood boil.
Please calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody.
Are they though?
Thank you very much, Traveler. But may I ask, why has Lady Keqing not returned with you?
Fireworks.
Lady Keqing was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking about. She wanted to conduct a full search of the area.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Keqing is quite thorough. A squad of Millilith came by just now. I believe they were sent by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end of this matter.
He's such an optimistic dude.
Anyway,
So cheerful.
you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure they stand trial with the others.
I thought you were standing guard over the fireworks. How can you do both?
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must also be leaving now.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, don't tell us you have work to do too!
Are you also busy these days, Xingqiu?
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist us. And there's always Chongyun, too.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to me?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say. I'm sure you understand.
But your work is your play, Xingqiu, so it doesn't count for you.
Oh, alright. I suppose.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people, everything will proceed without a hitch.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling Keqing, but she doesn't want to delegate.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
Also true.
All right, all right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done.
Have to be a cold one.
Farewell, traveler.
Chongyun and Xingqiu leave the others with the others from the guild.
By the way, do you know when Lady Keqing will be back, Traveler? There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect. I was hoping we could somehow retrieve the stolen fireworks.
Yeah, we found them. What the?
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Or maybe more treasure hoarders!
It came from Keqing's location. Except you guys said that she didn't stay with the fireworks and she went out looking for more treasure hoarders in the area. So then how we know what direction is Keqing's location? It's just small things like this that bother me.
Oh no! Maybe she ran into trouble! Let's go and help her!
You know, dude, I'm sure she's going to be fine. She's a strong vision holder. Leave her to her own devices. She seems to want to do everything herself, so just let her. We'll just go up manually. it's over near the, is it a cemetery? Oops, I'm going to need that. Hello? Oop, I saw Keqing, but I didn't see anybody else.
Oops. What did I do?
Yeah, shouldn't be touching things I don't understand.
Hey, Keqing!
Wait, where are the treasure hoarders?
Uh-huh. What treasure hoarders?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure hoarders sending signals to one another again.
That was my first thought.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. I saw a few sticks of fireworks on the ground, so I fiddled with them and...
You do know that's not how fireworks work, right? You do know that they require fire to become fireworks. Did you produce flames from your fingers? No? Then how the fuck did you send them off?
Sure enough, it seems... I accidentally lit the fuse.
With what?
Before I could react, the fireworks were... already up in the air.
You lit the fuse with what? You wouldn't just have flame in your hands and put them near fireworks as you fiddled with them. How did you light the fuse? Again, it's things like these that bother me. It makes no sense. Whatever.
So no enemies? Whew. Well, that's good. We thought you might have been surrounded by bad guys.
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. Fortunately, there are no more treasure hoarders in the area. It seems this matter has finally come to an end.
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved. Good thing we were able to get to the bottom of it. Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste, and the whole show would be ruined.
You know, it kind of seems like you've got a massive surplus of fireworks in the area now, because you've got the extras brought by Pungi, you've got the originals that were from Changsa Village, and then you've got all the fireworks that were stolen from the other locations, all here in the one spot. Did you want to return those fireworks to the other locations, perchance? No?
By the way, Keqing, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show, which means you know the best viewing spot, right?
Yes, of course. The best
was
view
gonna say
should
that.
be from the Jade Chamber.
Oh, sheepishly yawning. That's what I was thinking. The best view would literally be from the Jade Chamber because it's the highest spot in Liyue.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten
Almost.
my promise. But first, I have to drop by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and close this case.
I'm pretty sure the mountain up near the north is taller. Higher. But Jade Chamber, pretty tall. Hi.
Leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help. Why don't you go for a walk around the city and I'll meet you when I'm done?
Okay, but we'll be waiting for you.
Yes, I'll be there.
Keqing leaves.
Keqing really is super busy. I'll meet you when I am done. How many times have we heard that already?
I know, right?
Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about Keqing. If she keeps working like this, she really will miss the lantern rite.
Let's go find Zhongli. This is a very long quest.
We said we would meet him. And we've even collected a few opinions about taking a rest from work.
How am I supposed to get all 3 of these quests done before Lantern Rite ends? Oh my gosh.
Zhongli said he'd wait for us at 3rd round knockout. Let's go find him.
Please tell me he hasn't been sitting there this entire time. Bored out of his mind. How many days left does it have? Okay. What is that? Wondrous shadows. Yeah, it sounds like a problem for after I've done the quests. Have we unlocked more fireworks? Hey! Okay, so I can do part 2. It's best to spread it out and not do it all at once. Let's do the fireworks with my gadgets. Smoked. That is not the right button by far. The gloom paints the cold blooms. That sounds freaking depressing. Alrighty. Oh god, we've got another thing. Spread. Okay. Spread may take the big one. And then you go again. Wait, height didn't do anything for size. Oh, it only does adjacent. Huh. I think this is going to be my biggest concern. Is that going to go too far? Fuck, yeah. The answer is yes, it will. What if we do 2 big ones? That's a lot of endurance consumed, but that takes us to perfect there. Height can do with just a tiny, tiny, tiny itty bitty one. Whew, cutting it fine. Color is fine. Size is all that's left. Okay. Let us guess what you want. Mediums? A big and a small or 2 mediums? Oh, no. It's not going to be perfect. Oh, it is. It is. It is. Just. We got it. Yay. Fireworks. Fireworks dance amidst a snowy sky. I thought it would tell me on the screen, but it really didn't. Oh, Jesus. 130? Oof, this is going to be rough. Oh, and of course you guys are not adjacent. This might give too much to size. I'm going to do... Oh, there's new ones. The smelting firepower is increased moderately. Firepower? No? What's firepower? The smelting firepower is decreased moderately. Meh. I'm sure I probably have to use that, but I don't know how. Size is fine. Size is fine. You're fucked. You're fine. This seems awfully expensive for not much to happen. No! Fuck it. Well, there's no rescuing it now. Oh, Jesus. I don't even have enough points. Oh, I literally can't do anything. Okay. Strong flame, high bonus. Okay, so how much does it cost? 4 points to increase that. Okay. We've used a lot for a strong flame. I don't know how poorly this is going to go now as a result. Height, sorry. Height, everything, go. Yeah, okay, absolutely decimated size. Good idea, though. I think we will continue to do that, just to see if that works. Just to do that, we'll go to spread. Use that on it. Use a small to get this up. Shit. Strong flame. Strong flame. Fuck it. Strong flame. Okay. Maybe I only need a medium flame? Oops. Oh well. We'll work with a strong flame for now. And let's work on height. Height's the worst. Jeez, I feel like I'm going to overachieve now, for sure. Oh, I needed to scroll up. That was my problem before. Oh, did we get it? 1,000? Yeah, I think that counts. I think it counts. We're not doing too great there. Yeah, Size is just gonna have to go last. For sure. Oh, I don't know. No. Okay, abandoned ship. Spread. What are we on? Oh god, that's not what I meant to be on. You're fine. Okay, I think we need to go massively down. We need to go massively down a flame. Okay, we're down to low. Good, 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 good. I feel like we're just going to overshoot the mark and there's nothing I can do about it. Fine. Yay! I don't mind this minigame. A lot of these minigames I despise. This one I'm quite enjoying. It's like a puzzle. Aha! And we have the mountain clouds let down golden rain. A classic cloud blue firework that will display its inner and outer segmented design after exploding in midair like a profusely blooming flower. And the silver night is full of stars. A classic starry night coloured firework, sure to be a magnificent, unforgettable sight. Well, it's kind of nighttime, you know. So you know what? Get ready to launch this bitch. Oh, what did you... I just wanted to shoot it up in the sky. Jesus, I did not mean to make it so complicated. Well, I want to see both of them. Repeated set-offs. Just thrust it into the damn sky, would you? Should I be backing away? Aww. Oh, I like that one. And we're done. I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought that was fun. It was fleeting, but fun. Give me my rewards. Oh, and now we have the firework itself. Even though I now have none of these because I just used them. Oh, I owned one, but I just used it. Eh. I don't know. Zhongli. Oh, wait, what? Huh? What? I went 2 meters down the road.
Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Dude, how do you miss those pom-poms?
Yes, you are quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
Now, this is an interesting collection. Interesting grouping. They're very... not logical is not the word I want to use, but like thoughtful.
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
I like the lanterns in the background here. This is beautiful.
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case. Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times.
Crack, that was my elbow.
I do not always accept advice so readily, but your wisdom has spoken to me.
Oh, honey, he's had many a millennia to become wise.
Zhongli, we're back!
Ah, you've returned.
Indeed I have.
You are also acquaintances?
Honey, I think it's safe to assume that I just know all the important people in the city.
Yes,
Town.
we sure are!
Harbour. We've been on a couple of occasions, more than a couple.
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as Mr. Zhongli. You are indeed well-connected, traveler.
You don't even know the half of it.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself to have met the traveler.
Wow. It's hard to take him seriously when he says things like that.
Whoa. Did he really just say that?
I wouldn't dare reveal his true identity. Oh, I wish we would. Not here and now, but to others.
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave.
That is a pairing I would never have put together, and I hope we don't have to sit through Xinyan. Please don't make me sit through Xinyan. Let the mention of her just be sufficient.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Yun.
Let's put the camera angle change.
See you around, Yunjin!
Because she stood up, that was just weird.
So, tell me, what have you learned from your trip?
We asked around and we did zero asking around for, what it's worth. We literally just sat back and watched shit unfold. We told Zhongli about everyone's views on work-life balance.
I see. Well, traveler, what do you make of all their opinions?
I think we can weave them into a story. Well, we just got rid of the storyteller. If she can just come back, please.
Yeah, Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince Keqing to rest more with just a simple story, right?
I don't trust anything that Paimon comes up with.
If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we can use food as our theme.
Keqing doesn't care about food. You care about food.
Think about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's the perfect angle for our story.
I love chocolate, but I don't really want someone trying to impart a message to me by telling me a story about chocolate. I'd be just looking at him like, what the fuck, dude? What are you trying to say to me? Just say it to me in plain words. What's with the food? Oh, Jesus, that's bright. Classic Paimon wisdom.
Paimon knows just what to write.
Zhongli, can you please write it for us? I don't trust anything she will say or do.
Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very talented at cooking.
Yeah, but now your story sounds like you're talking about Xiangling, and you're not meant to be talking about Xiangling.
He opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor, and lots of customers come every day, so he's always super busy. Then, how should the story go from there?
I don't like this story at all. His food starts getting worse and worse.
Ooh, that's good. But wait, didn't we say he's really good at cooking? That wouldn't make sense.
Look at her unimpressed expression. That's exactly how I feel, Paimon. It's up to you, it's your story.
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More about the chef. You mean both good and bad things?
I mean, we kind of just want to focus on the good for the most part.
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this chef character of ours a little deeper.
Pick parts of Keqing's personality and put it on the chef. It's really not rocket science, Paimon.
Paimon didn't think this far. Why don't you take it from here?
Can we change from the cook analogy?
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Keqing, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story? That will allow it to become all the more convincing.
Okay. Let Paimon think.
Hey, you said I was gonna do it.
What did Cloud Retainer
Rude.
say? As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo!
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if she spends all her efforts working on a machine with no time to test the outcome, then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are bound to pop up.
Yes, it is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
Which is exactly what she said.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the chef in the story. He's great at cooking, but he can't enjoy his own food.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Right! It's because he's super busy. He receives the customers, he takes the orders, and he does all the cooking himself. That should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he doesn't even have time to take a break, which obviously also means he doesn't have time to eat.
Why? Why do we have so much of Paimon talking? It's driving me around the bend. Ugh. I hate her voice. I really, really do. It's really irritating. What I was thinking, though, is how are you actually going to broach this story with Keqing? Do you just grab her by the shoulders, force her into a chair, and go, dude, listen up, I got a story to tell you. Like, I'd be more focusing on how you're going to just casually weave a story into conversation when you've never told her a story before. That seems a little harder to me than making up a story itself. That sounds a bit extreme.
impression. Kinda like fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking abilities and tries to accomplish everything on his own.
Paimon already kind of feels sorry for him.
Many hands make light work.
Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. And there's another saying. What was it again? Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. That's what Yamfe said. So, the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore, and he has big, dark circles under his eyes. The customers tell him to take a few days off to get some rest, but the chef won't listen.
Yeah, okay. I was with this quest up till here, despite the fact that half of it didn't make sense and was kind of just a convenient way to bring in NPCs. I was with it. Now you've just lost me. I just don't care anymore. Paimon, could you just shut up, please?
His judgment is clouded by the chores before
I don't care about your story.
He is
I think
oblivious
it's
to
silly.
mountains in the distance, the bigger picture.
Why can't you just treat Keqing like an adult? Sit her down and say, hey, everyone's worried about you because you're working too hard. We want to see you just take a break, put your feet up, delegate some of your work just so you can take time for yourself and have fun. Just treat her like an adult. I can't even.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest, and they don't like his cooking anymore. So they stop coming to his restaurant.
The consequences of not getting enough rest are pretty serious.
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties in our lives, pushing ourselves is never a good modus operandi. The story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible, then she should quickly grasp the meaning contained within.
You're saying Paimon made a good story?
It was terrible.
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The story is indeed good.
I agree with the first sentence. Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. So just skip the story and give her the goddamn earnest advice.
The Yuhang is an
Be
adroit
blunt
leader.
if you have to.
I am certain she will understand the message you are trying to convey.
She'll understand it even better if you just tell her. Excuse me, is there water coming out of a wall over here?
Really? Score 1 for Paimon!
Oh, just hush you.
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. Now will be the ideal moment to speak with her. If all goes well, I think your story will be a success.
Hear that? Zhongli says Paimon's story has what it takes. If anyone knows a good story, he does. Quick, let's go find Keqing.
I don't know that we have to really rush Paimon, per se. Go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs this way. Oh, God. You see what I mean, though? The water is coming out of a wall. You couldn't just put a little hole there? Oh, we suddenly got a new quest. Where the hell did that come from? Head to Tingtu Forest to visit Ioroi? I don't know. I don't remember who that is. I remember the name. I don't remember the person. Probably shouldn't have come down here because I just have to go back up in 2 seconds. I should have gone the long way. Although, technically, this has become the long way. Yeah, I should have gone the other way. There we go. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quests just there on the minimap alone. Jesus. So many quests.
The matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Qingce village and coordinate our people at other fireworks locations to prevent any further theft.
Yes, Lady Keqing.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along travel routes. How is that proceeding?
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots in the city.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I have time.
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted, but it will be ready soon.
Okay. Also,
Oh, excuse me, Lady Keqing? Your friends are here.
Hi, Keqing. Still working?
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber. Why have you come here?
I gotta say also, telling her this story about resting at the end of Lantern Rite, or at least this part of Lantern Rite where she's most stressful, and they're about to release the fireworks and kind of her part here is done, seemingly. It kind of misses the point, because she's gonna naturally rest anyway because the fireworks are done. She doesn't have to stress about them. Although technically it's not the end of Lantern Rite. Although if you do the quest in another order, it could technically be the end of Lantern Rite. I don't know, it just seems weird to tell her when her duties are about to finish anyway. He tells us to walk and have a look around.
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice. But it would be even nicer if you could join us. Do you still have work to do?
It's nothing urgent, really. Just some trivial matters. But I wish to get it done as soon as possible.
Delegate.
You can leave it to us, Lady Keqing. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest. If I'm not mistaken, the Traveler is here to remind you to take a break.
I was thinking more along the lines of telling her not to be so anal retentive, but that works too. And we have something to tell you, Keqing.
That's right!
Oops, sorry, whack.
Something so important that we must speak with you personally. Right now!
I still don't get how you're going to introduce the story and not make it seem really awkward.
Oh, really? In that case... Jingcheng, I'll let you take charge. Thank you.
Understood. I'll handle things from here.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. The view there is nicer and it's much more private.
This thing moves?
Perfect for talking.
It's a little fish. I haven't been down here to have a look at this, but it moves. I like it. You go up to the Jade Chamber. Do I though? Or do I have to manually travel?